and welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 12th of October 2022. Once again, let me remind you that I'll be on leave from 15th of October up to 20th of November. So nothing to worry about because any other faculty of GK Today would continue at my place for this time period, okay? And I'll be back on 20th of November with our lectures once again. So now let's start with our session. Who's the head of the commission recently set up to examine the scheduled caste status for converted Dalits? So the Union government has recently appointed a commission to consider the possibility of granting SC status to the person who have historically belonged to the scheduled caste but now they have converted to other religions like Hinduism, Buddhism or Sikhism, okay? So this three-member commission is headed by former Chief Justice of India, Mr. K.G. Balakrishnan, and the commission has been asked to submit the report in next 2 years. Fine. So who is the head of this particular committee? Answer would be Justice K.G. Balakrishnan. Next is, for the first time, a weapon system branch for officers has been approved for which armed force? So the government has recently approved the creation of a weapon system branch for officers in the Indian Air Force. And as per the Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, this new branch will lead to the unification of all the weapon system operations under one entity, and this will basically save 3,400 crore rupees for the government exchequer, okay? So this is the first time since independence that a new operational branch is being created, fine? And this new system branch has been approved for which armed force? Answer would be Indian Air Force. Next is, which union ministry organized the Conference on Industry 4.0? So Union Ministry for Heavy Industries, the minister of which is Dr. Mahendranath Pandey, inaugurated the Conference on Industry 4.0 Challenges Ahead and Way Forward, where at Kevadia in the state of Gujarat, okay? And this conference is aimed at sensitizing industrial sectors in the country so as to adopt the digital manufacturing processes and to promote automation and innovation in the industry, okay? So model smart factory and assessment tools was also inaugurated on the occasion, okay? Now apart from it, Cyber Jagrukta Divas is an initiative that has been launched by the Ministry of Home Affairs, and it requires all government organizations to spread the cyber security awareness. So recently, the India Renewable Energy Development Agency Limited observed the Cyber Jagrukta Divas so as to create cyber security awareness among all the employees, okay? So you can be asked that Cyber Jagrukta Divas is an initiative launched by which union ministry? So answer would be Ministry of Home Affairs. Next question is, which private sector bank launched the SmartHub Vyapar merchant application for SMEs? So leading private sector Bank of India, HDFC Bank has announced the launch of a SmartHub Vyapar merchant application. And it is a kind of payment and the banking solution for small and the medium-sized businesses, and HDFC Bank has developed the SmartHub Vyapar application in partnership with a merchant SaaS platform Mintwork Innovations India. Okay, so this application actually enables merchants to accept the payment across multiple payment mode. Fine. So this is the initiative of HDFC Bank. Next is Pankaj Advani, who was seen in the news recently, is a personality associated with which sports? So Pankaj Advani is from India, and recently he has claimed his 25th world title because he won the 2022 IBSF World Billiard Championship in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and he defeated Saurav Kothari in the finals to defend the title for the 5th time in a row. Okay, and at present he is the first Indian to win the most gold medals in the world championship across all sport. Okay, so he is related to billiards. Next question is, which country's rover has mapped abundance of sodium on the moon for the very first time? So India's Chandrayaan-2 X-ray spectrometer, named as CLAS, has mapped an abundance of sodium on the moon for the first time, and it has been hovering around the moon since 2019. And the new findings provide a scope now to study surface exosphere interaction on the moon that would actually help the development of similar models for Mercury and other type of airless bodies in our solar system. Okay, so this is our country, India. Now don't forget that Virasat Arts and Heritage Festival is to be held in the city of Jaipur for next 15 days. And this is the 26th anniversary of the festival, and this is a kind of platform for the people to experience art, culture and the music by the renowned classical music and dance maestros. Okay, so you can be asked that which city is the host of the Virasat Arts and Heritage Festival. Answer would be Jaipur. Next question is, which city is the host of the first seminar of Agni Tattva campaign under Life Mission? So Power Foundation of India, in association with Vibha, means Vijnana Bharti, has organized a campaign to create awareness on Agni Tattva under life. Full form of life is lifestyle for environment. So the first conference of the Agni campaign was organized in Leh Ladakh on the theme of sustainability and culture. So Power Foundation of India is a society formed under the aegis of Ministry of Power, and it is supported by leading central public sector enterprises, and also it is involved in the areas of advocacy and research. Okay, so the first seminar of Agni Tattva campaign has been hosted by Leh Ladakh. Now apart from it, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade conducted a national workshop on ease of doing business, where in New Delhi. Okay, and the workshop witnessed participation from the states, central ministries and industries, and it deliberated the global best practices to be studied and focused upon the whole of government approach to drive the reforms across nation. Fine. So you can be asked that which city is the host of the national workshop on ease of doing business. Answer would be New Delhi. Next question is, Pahalgam, where the Bird Festival 2022 was inaugurated recently, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the Bird Festival 2022 was inaugurated at Pahalgam in southern Kashmir. And this bird festival is being organized by Jammu and Kashmir Tourist Department in collaboration with Sanctuary Nature Foundation. Why? For promoting tourism in Kashmir. Okay, so this festival was inaugurated recently in Jammu and Kashmir. Next is, which Indian player has been named the FIH Player of the Year in the men's category in 2022? Very important question. So Indian ace hockey player Harmanpreet Singh was named the FIH Player of the Year in the men's category for the second successive term, and he became only the fourth player to win the Player of the Year award in the men's category in consecutive years. Okay, And talking about the women's category, Albers from Netherlands have been named the FIH Player of the Year in the women's category. And Harmanpreet scored 18 goals total from 16 games with 2 hat-tricks in the FIH Hockey Pro League 2021 to 22. Okay. So 2 things are important. Who's the FIH player in the men's category for this year? So answer would be Harmanpreet Singh. You can also be asked that from which country he belonged to. So obviously answer would be India. Then the next question they can ask you is who has been named as the FIH Player of the Year in the women's category. So answer would be Albers, and from which country she belonged to. She is from Netherlands. Next question is Mallakhambh was declared as the state sport of which particular state? So Mallakhambh began at the 36th National Games, and it is the display of aerial yoga and wrestling grips with vertical, stationary or hanging wooden pole. So this is one of the 5 new sports to be played at the National Games this year, and the sport made its debut at the Khelo India University Games earlier this year, and Madhya Pradesh has declared Mallakhambh as the state sport in the year 2013. Okay, so this is the state sport of Madhya Pradesh state. Can you tell me what is the venue of the 36th National Games? Do let me know in the comments. Next is who has been appointed as the presiding officer of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act Tribunal. So the Union government has appointed Justice Dinesh Kumar Sharma as the presiding officer of Unlawful Activities Prevention Act Tribunal, and he was also the chairperson of the Vulnerable Witness Program Committee that was formed in light of 2018 Supreme Court judgment which directed the setting up of a vulnerable witness deposition complexes in all the district courts, right? So only thing here relevant is who is the presiding officer of UAPA Tribunal? Answer would be Mr. Dinesh Kumar Sharma. And last question says which country has fired 2 ballistic missiles into the sea in its 7th such launch in just 2 weeks? So North Korea has fired 2 ballistic missiles into the sea just hours after a nuclear-powered US aircraft carrier concluded the joint drills of the Korean Peninsula. And also it is the 7th such launch in 2 weeks. So Japan, South Korea and USA ramped up combined naval exercises in the recent weeks, right? So basically North Korea has fired 2 ballistic missiles into the sea recently. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now we'll come to our revision section. Which 3 categories we are covering today? So first of all, we'll see important days and themes. After that, we will talk about few important cities, and at last we'll see important winners that were in light. Okay. So let's start with our days and themes. World Rabies Day is observed, marking the death anniversary of which scientist? So World Rabies Day is observed every year on 28th of September, and this day is observed to mark the death anniversary of Louis Pasteur. He was a great scientist. Okay. What is the theme of the World Maritime Day 2022? So this year theme was New Technologies for Greener Shipping. Okay. And every year we observe this day on last Thursday of September month. And this year it falls on 29th of September. When is the International Day of Awareness on Food Loss and the Waste Reduction observed every year? So this day is observed every year on 29th of September, and this year theme was Stop Food Loss and Waste for People and Planet. What is the theme of the World Heart Day 2022? So we observe this day on 29th of September every year, and this year theme was Use Heart for Every Heart. Okay. What is the theme of the World Rivers Day 2022? So we observe this day on 4th Sunday of September month, and this year it falls on 25th of September. Okay. And what was the theme for this year? The importance of rivers to biodiversity. World Pharmacist Day is observed during which month? So we observe this day on 25th of September every year, and this year theme was Pharmacy, United in Action for a Healthier World. What is the theme of the World Tourism Day 2022? So this day is observed every year on 27th of September, and this year theme was Rethinking Tourism. Fine. What is the theme of the World Rhino Day 2022? This day is observed every year on 22nd of September, and this year theme was 5 Rhino Species Forever. When is the International Day of Sign Languages observed every year? This day is observed on 23rd of September. Also don't forget that World Lung Day is celebrated every year on 25th of September. So these are the few important days from last 10 days of September month. Okay. Next we'll be talking about important cities that were in news. Adani Green has commissioned the world's largest wind solar power plant in which Indian city? So Adani Green has commissioned this largest wind solar power plant in Jaisalmer city. Which city is the host of the Conference on International Day for Universal Access to Information? This is Tashkent, Uzbekistan. The ICMR National Institute of Virology South Zone is set to be established in which Indian city? Answer would be Bangalore city. The Integrated Cryogenic Engine Manufacturing Facility of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited was inaugurated in which city? So this facility has been inaugurated in Bangalore city. Which city topped the Global Financial Centers Index in 2022? So this index was topped by New York. New York is further followed with London at second place, and at third there was Singapore. India's first lithium cell manufacturing facility is set to be inaugurated in which Indian city? So India's very first lithium cell manufacturing facility is set to be inaugurated in Tirupati. Which Indian city has been nominated as the first ever Shanghai Cooperation Organization Tourism and Cultural Capital? This is important question. Answer would be Varanasi. Okay. Now at last we'll talk about important winners. Which football team won the Durand Cup in 2022? So this cup was won by Bangalore FC. Which country won the SAFF Under-17 Championship title in 2022? So this championship was won by India. Who won the Best Actor and the Actress title in drama series in the Emmy Awards 2022? Best Actor title in the Emmy Award goes to Lee Jung-jae, and the Best Actress title in the same award goes to Zendaya. Which racing driver won the Italian Grand Prix title? So this title was won by Max Verstappen. Can you name at least 3 Grand Prix titles, the winner of which is Max Verstappen? Do let me know in the comments. Which state won the first rank in the implementation of Poshan Abhiyan scheme as per a recent Niti Aayog report? So the first state in the implementation of Poshan Abhiyan scheme is Maharashtra, second is Andhra Pradesh, and third is Gujarat. The Space Consortium of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and which company has won the contract for the next 5 polar satellite launch vehicle? This is Larsen & Toubro. Which former president won the Best Narrator Emmy Award for his documentary series Our Great National Parks? So the Best Narrator Emmy Award goes to Barack Obama, who's the former president of USA, right? So these are the important winners that you have to remember. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenu Satsana signing off.